India's freedom, which is documenting the last 100 years of freedom struggle.
You are a Bengali, say that one.
Yeah, and I'm a Bengali and my parents are from East Bengal. Now, we have been paying the price of being politically correct. And that was done by two Indian people, that is Nehru and Gandhi.
Okay.
Because of that political correctness, we are paying the price. From my father's side, we were zamindars. We were zamindars of a place called 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 in East Bengal. And one fine day, my forefathers were told that enough is enough. You have to leave tomorrow with whatever you possess. We are not at all bothered. And surprisingly, few of the communists at that time, they told that you are paying the price for your forefathers being unjust towards the Muslims. The same argument held true when, my grandparents from my maternal side, who were running 4 educational institutions at a place called Faridpur near Dhaka. They were told overnight that enough is enough, you have to go. Luckily, this happened before 1947, as a result of which there was no loss of life. But we lost everything. And now it is time for us, like what Chaudhary sir has told, enough is enough. They should be now shown the door. There is no need for us to show any compassion because we have experienced firsthand how good all Muslims can be. No Muslims can be good when it comes to their religion. They are all one and the same. They have to be treated with the same stick as they treat others when it comes to the religion. It is very, very clear that when it comes to the religion, no Muslim is good. They are only good as long as they adopt the right way, wherein we eat their biryani, we eat their halim, and everything. The moment we tell them that your biryani is made out of stale meat, that is the time when they immediately hit back and tell enough is enough, then you better go and search for another outlet. So what is the kind of love that we are trying to show? Unfortunately, that love is at our expense. And that is the reason why I've written the book, because we ourselves have to be educated of what tyranny we have been facing for all these years. Unfortunately, our history books have been absolutely silent on that front. For whatever reasons, maybe it is the intellectualism which actually has reduced us to spineless elements as was proposed by Mr. 𝗗𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Education has worked to our disadvantage. A Muslim, he is not bothered whether his next generation is educated or not. What he is concerned is that whether he can raise his arms. And this is my personal experience, they learn the language of power and strength. The moment you allow them to dance on their head, you will be reduced to a ganja. That is my take on this matter. Thank you.
Minority Hindus' lives don't matter anywhere in the world. That could be the larger issue, but for the time being, we should focus on Bangladesh. There are certain long-term measures, there are certain short-term measures. And both government and civil society have to work. Governmental effort could be in the form of diplomatic missions being sent to different countries, could be overt operations. But as far as society is concerned, two things are very, very important. One is CAA. We have to enhance because it was basically meant to preserve the Hindu population in those countries which have been identified under CAA. So CAA should be used, those citizens who are So CAA should be used and common civil code should be used because transmigration of population 20 crores from India is ruled out. So for that, to address that point is the Uniform Civil Code, and for protecting the other minorities, Hindu minorities in rest of the countries, CAA should be used with full force.
We sent round people all over the world and to convince them that what we have done is not wrong, this is very necessary, and we had very successfully done it. I think you have a point there.
చాలా మంది వీడియోస్ చూస్తున్నారు, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయడం మర్చిపోతున్నారు. అందుకే ప్రతిరోజు వీడియో చివర మీకు గుర్తు చేస్తూ ఉన్నాను, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేశారా లేదా అనేది చెక్ చేసుకోండి అని. సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేస్తే ప్రతి వీడియోని ఒక లైక్, ఒక షేర్ కూడా చేసేయండి. అలాగే అండ్ ఆర్థికంగా ఈ ఛానల్కి దయచేసి చేయుతగా నిలవండి. మీరు చేసే సహాయం ఇంకా ఈ ఛానల్ని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. మాకు ఆర్థికంగా చాలా ఇబ్బంది ఉంది ఛానల్ విషయంలో. అయితే మీ అందరి సపోర్ట్ ఉండడం వల్లే ఇంకా ముందుకు వెళ్ళగలుగుతున్నాం. సపోర్ట్ చేయాలి అనుకునేవారు సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ పక్కనే జాయిన్ అనే బటన్ ఉంటుంది. 1 to 5 లెవెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఏదో ఒక లెవెల్లో సపోర్ట్ చేయండి. స్క్రీన్ మీద గూగుల్ పే, ఫోన్పేతో పాటు అకౌంట్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఉంటాయి. మీకు తోచిన సహాయం చేయడం ద్వారా ఈ ఛానల్ని నిలబెట్టాలి అనుకునే మా ప్రయత్నానికి సహకారం అందించిన వాళ్ళు అవుతారు. మార్కెటింగ్ యాడ్స్ కోసం కూడా మా ఛానల్ని సంప్రదించండి. 8328500576 నెంబర్కి కాల్ చేయడం ద్వారా. జై హింద్, జై భారత్.